we can break down this whole application into 5 parts actually: outages, service level agreement, billing support case, service credit, and reporting or the visualizations. So
Okay.
okay, so Azure outages. So you know outages, as outages happen, so we have to track those outages, Azure outages. Service level agreement, basically this is defined in the Microsoft document, which is available on the internet on the Microsoft site. We have to read this and put it into once in a month, put into a tabular format. Okay. Basically, that information hardly change. It's a more or less static information, but when they add more services or obsolete some services, then only the changes get reflected in this document. But anyway, from their side, they update this document every month, so we also have to keep this updating every month.
Okay.
Billing support case. Or this is basically what happened. Billing support case. Basically, if there is any outages, okay, and you are impacted or the customer is impacted, so you have to raise a billing support case for the Microsoft. Then only they will give the service credit to you. So if you don't raise any billing support case with them, they won't give you the any service credit for the outages. Okay. So by default, Microsoft won't give you any service credit unless you log a ticket for them. That is the. So for this also, what we can do, I will come to the outages and then again explain this other topic.
Okay.
Service credit is basically it's a credit. It's amount of money which calculate, and this is again defined in the SLA document. This is defined in the SLA document how this calculation is done. So based on the document, they do the calculation and give you the amount back to you. Say for example, for any service, for example, in a database or the VM actually running in the cloud, the monthly charge is 100 USD, something like this, and there is an outage happen and which breach the SLA. So as per the documents, if for example Microsoft say they will give you the 10% of the monthly charges, that means 10 USD they will back you. So effectively you will get if the outage happen and breach the SLA, and basically as per the SLA document they say okay, it's 10% of the total monthly charge, then you will get 10% of the whatever amount is there as a service credit, and that would basically they will give you it would be reflected on your portal actually in your cost management billing section of the.
Okay.
And lastly, we can do something about the reporting visualizations. Basically, how which all services SLA has been breached, and the second would be basically the service, how much service support requests has been created and how much service got. So 2 or 3 simple dashboard that is what I'm thinking of. So this is in a broad this document discuss about. So have you got the chance to go through this document here on?
Yes. I understand, and I understand the interface. What interface we have to create for this 4 points? I mean the outage and the SLA, billing support case, and service credit.
Yeah. So basically, for the outages, we need to define this thing what you call outage. We have to basically give an option. There are 2 ways actually. We have 2 outages. I will just show you. There are 2 types of the outages. If you just go a little bit on the document here. I think where is this extraction of so basically talk about the outages. Okay, so if you have seen this, so this talk about the setup, how we do the setup so that we can track the outages effectively in our system. So ये बता रहा है. So this would be more of the set a part of the product. So that I will anyway write a document on that. Okay, configuration, installation of this product. For that I will write. So this is we don't have to develop this. This would be more a part of installation guide. Okay, ये वाला जो मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूँ, this is the okay. This ये basically बोल रहा है कि enable diagnostic setting for for the different resources in the Azure and define the destination. कि diagnostic log कहाँ जाएगा. So we will put this into the log analytics workspace because this is cheaper option and the data is not much. And we will basically have the consolidated information at one place. So this is what. So this would be a setup one, but this is again a flow. Enable diagnostic setting, go to the log, repeat. So that's it. Let's talk about the flow actually. If I just come back to the up pages, what we have to do, there are two things actually. You can just let me show you on the screen. This is Azure portal. So this was last thing, and just focus on the service issues. And select all the subscriptions. मीटिंग में कॉल करता हूँ तो are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
So what I'm showing right now is the history of all the one type of outages. Outages are of two types. One is a service outage and the second is a resource outage.
Sorry, but I'm seeing the screen of Google Doc file. Are you sharing something other?
You're not able to see this?
No, I'm just seeing the doc file.
Doc file? No, I'm not on the doc file actually. Let me maybe net is also sitting in a different room. Let me again